Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Small Couch Reviews 12-minute recap. We're going to try to cover a variety of topics in about 12 minutes. We've been doing pretty good so far, trying to stay close to that mark. We're going to get right into it, man. So, Jovi, right off jump, our man Brad left a comment last video. So, when are we getting Rebel Moon 2 review? You said last weekend. Now, I know last weekend you was watching WrestleMania.
So yeah, I shouldn't have promised that because literally my life was WrestleMania and selling one of my trucks. That was my whole weekend, and so that didn't happen clearly because you guys don't have a review. And then this weekend I have a race, so I may have time when I get to my Airbnb.
And then we gonna and I'm gonna get mad on here because he has to watch that other movie with you, Money Plane. But okay, all right, that actually wasn't part of it. We just needed to know that. Okay, guys, 12-minute recap. Timer starts now. So in the world of video game news, Ghost of Yotei, we got our release date October 2nd. You know we're looking forward to that. Outside of the release date, we didn't get much information on that, but stick around. We'll talk about that. The other impressive news. We got Forza. It's coming out tomorrow, right, Jovi?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. I think I saw tomorrow because my timeline was flooded with it. We knew this was going to happen, but Forza Horizon 5 is coming to the PlayStation 5. That's exciting news. It's a great game. I think Sony fanboys, gals, and everybody in between they're going to love that game. It's so dope because it's a grindy game, but you get something with every race. Like there would be no reason for you to not, if you play this game for an hour, not have at least 10 cars. Like it's really fun, and it's fun with friends. Like the Horizon Fest within the game is like the multiplayer like thing that you can do to like get points and get like special cars. That's really fun. That's it. I have nothing bad to say about that game.
I know you've owned it for a while, bro. I actually like Forza. I remember there was a whole debate between this and Gran Turismo, and I feel like you can like them. You could like them both, and they're different.
Yeah,
I love Forza, man. Like,
so not to make it too long, like the regular Forza Motorsport is very technical. Gran Turismo does do some things better, but they both are equally as good as like a traditional hardcore racing game. Horizon is the best, one of the best. I'll say this not for racing games, one of the best open world games.
Yeah, man. And that reminds me, we didn't mention it's cross-platform, people.
Cross-platform.
So you can play with people on an Xbox or a PC or a PS5, no matter what console you get. So yeah, man, I'm probably gonna get this one on the P. I want to play at 60 FPS.
Right.
So yeah, man. All right, that's dope. So that and Expedition 33 are next on my game list. All right, Brody. So next up, one of the best movies we've seen in recent memory.
Yes.
Sinners.
Yes.
Came out over Easter weekend. We were fortunate enough to see it. And I mean, just go watch our review. We loved it. But here's some interesting news that came out. So, Ben Stiller, the great Ben Stiller of Dodgeball and Zoolander, and, is killing it with Severance right now. Anyway, there was a tweet that Variety came out with basically saying something along the lines of like, hey, Sinners did great for its weekend, but it has a $90 million budget, so it's going to be hard for it to make it. It still faces an uphill battle. Right. And Ben Stiller said, what kind of a press release is that for a movie that made $60 million? Why are you talking down about it, right? And that started this whole conversation going back and forth about why Variety would say this. And to be fair, I actually saw this. There was a comment I saw that made me think of this. And then Dan Murrell, I don't know if you know him. He's a YouTuber who does reviews and charts too. He also spoke on this on his channel. So just that's where I kind of wanted to talk to you about this. Apparently, Ryan Coogler, and as this article says, Sinners isn't scaring audiences, it's scaring Hollywood. Yeah. He has a deal set apparently where he gets money off of the profits while it's in theaters. Kind of like Robert Downey Jr. did way back when with the Marvel movies. movies.
Mhm.
And after 25 years, all the rights to the movie revert back to him. So any streaming hopes Warner Bros. Had in the future, it ends after 25 years, which they don't like. So there's this kind of there's a quote unquote conspiracy theory that people are downing this movie so that other directors don't get the idea to try to copy what good old Ryan did.
Yeah.
And I just want your thoughts on that, man, because like,
oh no, for sure. So this plus the fact that he wrote this and they filmed this in a 2-year period, and like that's unheard of in Hollywood nowadays. Like,
yeah, man,
they gave him a year to film a movie in 70 millimeter film. Like, it was an impossible job, and he got it done, and now they're screwed because they made that deal with him.
Yeah, and I mean, there was kind of like a bidding war for his script.
Yeah.
So it was one of the things they had to give him. But it's just the greed of people it just never ceases to amaze me, bro. It's like, bro, like when I heard 25 years, at first I thought I misread it. But then I'm like, wait a minute, so you're gonna make all this money off of this movie for the next 25 years. That's not enough for you. Come on, bro. Get over it, man.
Yep.
That's just my 2 cents. I want to know what y'all think about this whole thing. And
I love that I feel like he's going to put this in every single contract from now on. And he's going to be that old director that, just like we talk about Scorsese and all of them. And it's like, but he's going to own his projects, and he's going to be sitting back, just living life. Hopefully he has a long life ahead of him. And it's just awesome because we don't have Black directors that are doing that. That's even, wow, why can't I get his name out? Do the Right Thing.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee's like, bruh, this is awesome. Like, hell yeah. Like, dude, please. Like, more of this. Good job, brother.
All right, man. So WrestleMania happened this weekend. WrestleMania 41. I know WrestleMania 40 was like legendary to you. You got to go see it. So I'm just here. I'm here to ask you, what do you think? What was your favorite event? Or what? I want to know what you thought of the weekend overall, and what was your favorite part of it? Let me say that.
Wow.
Let me go first because I watched. I came over and watched today with you, and there's one thing that I need to say.
Yeah.
Say his name, and he will appear.
He will appear.
I'm starting to believe in Joe Hendry. Yo, ever since I saw that stupid smile, yo, I'm a fan of that man. I don't know anything about him except that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I need it. That was dumb.
So if anything that moment did is made everyone like us that are like so adjacent, but like getting back into this, to go watch AEW, to go watch in NXT, to go watch any of like the other side brands, because there are awesome characters over there. And like, Matt watches all of them. I don't know how he has time. I mean, his sons love wrestling too, but he watches everything. Like, so he knows. And then, West Side Gunna and all them, like, they have wrestling leagues. Like, this thing it's huge. And I think that's what Triple H did with that. Like, yo, this industry is bigger than just WWE, but watch us pull everybody from everywhere else and just continue, because we are the top dogs. That's what I got from that appearance.
Yeah.
Favorite moment, man. It's just like, it really sucks because this wasn't a main event, but it was something that I thoroughly enjoyed. The 3-way match between Rhea, Io, and Bianca Belair. That
was a title match, though, bro. That's not a bad answer.
It was that. No, because you know how I feel that, Rhea's my girl, but she didn't deserve to be there. It's not fair. It's not fair that it had to be a 3-way. And then Bianca Belair, people were just tired of her being on top, just like everybody's tired of Rhea being on top. So when Io won, I was like, yeah. Like, he was like, how did I call it? I was like, it's right. It's the right thing, right? But their performance, I didn't see but one botched move in that ridiculous, like, every second there was a flip. There was a
Yeah, man.
there was a
Them girls are flying all over the place, bro.
yeah. And then Rhea has a nice little shiner we saw on Raw on Monday.
Yeah.
But it's just like that was really dope. I'll tell you what I didn't like. Travis Scott.
No, what is your issue with him, dog? I need to know.
He took away from an amazing moment. He did not need to help John Cena win. John Cena winning 17 is a huge accomplishment and something amazing. Travis Scott helped you do that. It kind of like weakens you are John Cena. You literally were the top dog for like a decade.
Mm-hmm.
You winning should just be you winning. So I didn't like that. And then I don't like how they did Cody. And then like some of the other ones, of course, the Jade fight was cool. Jade and Naomi was dope. All the tag team matches were fire, like really fire. And it was good. I enjoyed the beginning of the second night more than I enjoyed the first night, but I hated the end of the first night. I mean, the second night. And just, it was like a flip-flop for me.
What did you think of here? Let me tell you something. I don't know if you know this. I don't like Roman Reigns. I'm a generational type hater when it comes to him.
Okay.
Every time I see people going there and raising their little finger or whatever, it drives me crazy, man. So like, this what does he call himself? Oh my gosh.
Tribal Chief.
Yes, that whole it just drives me crazy.
He is he is Tribal Chief in like real life.
Okay.
He was appointed by a Samoan chief. Like he is a tribal chief. Like in real life. They just brought that into wrestling.
But point man, I just wanted your thoughts, because that was a major thing with him and his old buddy Seth Rollins.
Yeah. It was cool when it happened. But again, that wasn't as exciting as the girls.
Oh, okay. I see.
It really
so you like the girls three-way match more.
Yeah. I felt because I like the technicality of it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins are all like great wrestlers, but I didn't think they had to do anything crazy for the moment to be crazy. See what I'm saying? Yeah, like that was a cool match. The moment was bigger than the match.
All right, I feel you, bro.
And it's building, a story building. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Screw Roman Reigns. If that's what y'all want to say, cool, whatever. He comes back with a team and starts taking over again. That's good story. That's good writing. Because that's what's going to happen. You don't lose like that. But it would be really cool if they could connect the bloodline together again.
All right, man. Thank you guys for watching, sticking with us on this 12-minute recap. If there's anything that you wanted to add, let us know right down there in the comments. We appreciate y'all. Until next time, we out.
Deuces.